Mox Enterprises manufactures, stocks, and ships specialty products for the transformer industry. We specialize in connectors, valves, and just about any of the accessories that go onto the transformers. Mox Enterprises sets itself apart because we do an internal connector that is pure cast copper. We manufacture them to the customer specs. That pure cast copper gives the customer continuity from the coil of the transformer all the way through the pure copper bushing. We also manufacture external connectors, which are brass and bronze and tin coated to reduce the oxidation that would occur out in the environment. A customer had a job that they were doing out in California. Now, when they ship the transformer, the external connector is shipped separately. It's with it, but it's shipped separately. They started putting this connector on the transformer stud, and it would only go down about 3/4 of an inch and it would bind up. They said, "What's going on?" They called me. We did a little bit more research and we discovered that the stud that they had gotten from overseas was a 3-inch stud, but the threads were a metric pitch. So now we're talking about disassembling this transformer, taking this bushing out and replacing the bushing with a bushing that they get another replacement from overseas. We're talking weeks and weeks of work, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of man hours to replace this bushing. They called me and they said, "What can you do?" Well, I retooled my machine. I had raw castings here in stock. I was able to make that bushing into that metric thread that they needed, and they were up and running in a week. Some of the companies, engineering drives purchasing, and some of the companies, purchasing drives engineering. We kind of cater to both because we can not only manufacture that particular part to satisfy that engineering department, but because we are a smaller company, we can react quickly, get that part out when you need it, and keep our overhead very low. One of the things that sets Mox Enterprises apart is that we are a smaller company. We're able to respond quickly to the customer's needs. You call me and you need a particular part, I keep the standard size of these parts on the shelf. I'm able to ship it out the same day. I really feel very strongly about keeping the manufacturing jobs here in the United States. 90% of the products that I sell are all made here in the US. When I get a phone call with a customer with an emergent need and I'm able to respond quickly, it just makes me feel good about being able to get them up and running with as little downtime as possible and get that transformer back on the line.